Hey, what's up? It's your girl Samara, aka Girl from Harlem.
And what's up, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, a.k.a. the Culture Referee.
And this is the Guy Show, but it is the Underdog
Edition.
Woo!
And it is powered by our great friends over at track.co distribution. And I know there's a lot of people that's going to see this and be like, damn, Ray, why you ain't let me get on there? Ray. Now, who distributes your music?
Track.co.
Boom.
Okay.
Track is already making it happen. Carter, what up? What up? Little Rodney Jerkins looking Carter like Rodney Jerkins out here. But yeah, so this is the Underdog Edition. And we'll be doing a lot more of these where we feature independent, up-and-coming artists who are hustling and doing the right thing. Not these artists out here who are complaining about where they are, complaining about where they're not, who's not messing with them, but them artists who get off their ass every day and really go for it. And this is a platform to showcase them. And we have my good brother MRG. Queens, get the money on MRG up in here. Who doesn't, let me just say this, who doesn't really have the best taste in rappers.
Okay.
Me and MRG was at the Knicks game in New York, and we was arguing about who was better. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you, Tamara. Can we ask her?
Oh,
she's
please,
from Harlem.
Please. So she should know the answer. She should know the right answer.
But she's
to
a
this.
girl. That's the trick.
Nah.
I teach you by demo.
Let me hear this.
We about to find out.
Let me see what we got.
Who is better, 2 Chainz or Lloyd Banks?
Well, so lyrically, I would go
Oh
with
my God!
Loud.
Oh my God!
See? I know what she gonna say.
No. We not talking. We didn't ask you who's lyrically better.
No, but
we
that's
didn't ask
a
you who's
component.
culturally better. We asked you who is better. It is not about who is lyric because we was arguing about this and we did polls and everything.
But okay, like who makes a song that I would dance to more, enjoy more is gonna be 2 Chainz. But I think Lloyd Banks is a better rapper than him.
Loud.
Now, can I say something real quick? This is a good lesson for people.
Yeah.
See, here's the problem. I read this book called Blink, right? And let me tell you what the book taught us. The book taught you how we make all our decisions instantly. But the only time that we make our decisions difficult is when we think about them, right? So let me give you an example. So they would say to you, I'm going to tell you what they would say. They would say, all right, here's Coke and here's Pepsi. Drink one. Which one do you like better? Right? That's how we really make our decisions. I like this one better. But when they try to analyze why, that's when they complicate the scenario. Well, this one takes a little bit more cinnamon-y, has a little bit more punch to it. It's like, bro, that's not how we make decisions as consumers, as humans. I didn't ask Tamara for her professional breakdown of who. I just asked her who's better. So I'm gonna ask you again, who is better? Answer.
Okay, so I'll go with 2 Chainz.
Oh my God!
Nah, you cheating because we said who the better artist.
No,
and
I
she
didn't
was
say who
about
the
to
better
break.
artist. I didn't say who the better artist
is.
is.
But see, better is the
We
big
filming now,
old...
MRG.
Nah,
we
umbrella
rewind the
things.
tape. I said,
have to.
who is better? Who is better? By the way,
That's
Better
so
is
general,
like-
though. That's
no,
so
it's not general. That is literally that like that. By
Better
the
could
way,
be
that
intelligent.
jacket you got on is fire.
I appreciate you. Code of individuality, South Rhyme.
By the way, can we get them? They need to be a clothing sponsor for me and Tamara. Need some jackets on there.
Yeah.
And every time I see you have on that clothing line, so connect us and tell them that we need some jackets for the show. But my point is this: is that jacket is fire.
I appreciate
And I'm not trying to ask myself why it's fire. I'm not saying it's fire because the studs on there. It's like, bro, it's a nice jacket. That's how consumers make decisions. But anyway, that's all. Me and MRG always arguing over New York rap. And MRG he always tells me I'm from New York, but it's a whole nother story. We have a picture together that he didn't even want. He told me you can't take until you do this.
Oh
He was like, Ray, you gotta do this right here. And I was like, what's this mean? And he was like,
Nah, what does this? He don't even do it right.
I thought it was
He's
his.
over here doing Wakanda.
I thought it was his
Bronx
brand.
Is like this.
Look,
He's doing
it's like
Wakanda. This is the Bronx, friend.
Where did I say I'm from, Tamira?
The
College
south
Park.
side of
Okay, cool. I do this.
Ah.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying, but let's get there. But anyway, MRG, welcome to the show. And first of all, I can't even say that you're on the show because of track. You're on the show because you've been doing your thing, and I've been there and I've seen it. And I just want to tell you that, number one, I'm proud of you, and number one, you should be proud of yourself because the most important part of what we're doing, and I tell this to everybody, is enjoying the journey.
Definitely.
Everybody's so busy trying to get to the destination, they forget it's a journey that you're supposed to enjoy, right? So, to me, the floor is yours.
Okay, so you're a new artist, so tell me a little bit, what's the hardest part about breaking into the industry right now?
Man, the hardest part about breaking into the industry, I think the visibility, you know, actually having eyes on you. This game is so saturated, you know, half of New York. I feel like there are more artists than supporters out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of sad. Like, I feel like rappers be feeding people in terms of, like, people throwing showcases, people doing marketing. Like, artists and rappers, we're so vulnerable because we want to get on. We hungry. So anybody could walk in the room and be like, yo, I'll do marketing for you. Or, yo, come to this showcase. Like, you're going to meet industry execs. And then the whole time, rappers is just shoveling out money, like feeding people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, before we even get into it, man, I appreciate you having me on here, saying you're proud of me.
See, I just want y'all to know he gets it.
Yeah.
Right.
He gets it. Y'all
The art
clap.
of seduction.
He gets it. This is, first of all, let me tell you what, is there something written on it? Can you read it? I want you to read it for them so I can.
Oh, the number
Your handwriting.
7
Definitely.
chain.
To Ray, the mayor of ATL, and my Bronx brother. Feel me? Appreciate all the gems and wisdom as well as the hospitality in the A. Grateful for your support. Much love.
Aww.
Shout out to MRG. We're going to make sure we zoom in on this. Shout out to MRG. I appreciate you straight up. So, I'm sorry. I appreciate that.
Oh, no, go ahead. You were telling me about visibility and an oversaturated market.
Definitely.
Yeah, so how do you break through all of that?
You break through that. Honestly, number one is music. Well, actually, I would say marketing because marketing.
I just want to jump in. I want to reframe the question. I want to frame the question this way. How did you break through it? Like, what did you do to get where you are? Because you have a nice buzz in New York.
Yeah.
I was in the club with you one night, and everybody was singing the words to the song. And they were going, DJ Enough was in the building. There was all types of tastemakers, people in there buying your merch. I saw you doing the work. That's what really made me want you to be the first guest on the Underdog show, the Underdog version of the show. What did you do exactly to break through?
Definitely. Consistency. This is a game about, man, everything with content, short form content. Man, people just want more and more. The consumers can't get enough.
Yep.
So if you drop a song and then you don't drop another song for 3-4 months, you kind of like taking a step back. Momentum is so important. Like, people, you can't really pay for momentum. So when you have that moment, you have to be so consistent and just keep going. But what I did, I also took kind of a unconventional route. I kind of got popping on Facebook. And everybody was, right.
Love that.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So everybody's like, nah, Instagram's where it's at. But I'm like, man, I see dudes with 80K and a blue check, and I'm shutting the building down with 2,000 followers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, look, they playing the short game route. I always take the long term. Can't cut corners. Like you told me, people trying to take the elevator. By the time they get up to the top floor, they can't breathe because they haven't walked up the stairs. The air is different. So I feel like that's what a lot of dudes in this game trying to do. They trying to cut corners, and eventually it catches up to you. So I took the Facebook route, and I kind of just started going viral on Facebook, honestly. Yeah, I did a lot of I did what's called one-take videos, which are very intimate and just me and my people's behind me. Like, if you see my videos, I got like my cousin and my boys in all of my videos.
Yeah.
So I took the very organic approach. And it's refreshing because people want to relate to you. So, you know, like one of my favorite rappers is J. Cole, and like the stories really resonated with me and felt like I knew him, even though I never met him. But his music made me feel like that. So I was like, nah, man, I don't want to do none of the cars, none of the models. Music videos are expensive. And also marketing matters, man. People spend 2 bands on a video and they don't have a marketing budget. So it's like you just rent to the whip for a band, got models for $500, got bottles, and by the time you want to drop the record, you wondering why nobody sees it because you're not getting the visibility.
What up, everybody? This is Ray Dangs, a.k.a. the Culture Referee. You already knew that, but what you didn't know about, I bet, is a new distribution company called Two Lost Distribution. They're the most technologically advanced distributor in the world. They distribute your music to more stores than any distributor out there, and they only charge you $3 a month. Yep, $3 a month. And they don't charge you any money to collect your royalties, so you get 100% of your royalties. Y'all know how some of them distribution companies be asking for, you know, it's distribute with us, but they take 20%. These guys don't take any of that. They charge $3 a month to distribute all your music. And if you use the code GODS, which is on the bottom of the screen, when you add your discount code, you get 3 months free. So if you're looking for distribution, you need distribution, you're looking for the best distribution company to work with, Two Loss is the fastest growing distribution company out there. Mess with them. Tell them Ray sent you. You're going to get some money off. How do you keep, so you have a big Facebook following. Mm-hmm. How do you keep the interaction with your following up? Like, how do you keep them there at the table with you and not lose?
I think going live is really important. Going live. I would go live on Facebook. I still go live on Facebook. Now I'm starting to go live more on IG, but going live on Facebook, answering messages, it goes a long way. When you answer somebody's message, you can make their day. And just being consistent, I have so much content and so much music, it's very easy to just keep repurposing. Yeah. You know, so.
What's your why?
My why?
What motivates you?
Yeah.
Like I feel like an important part of an artist making it is the audience knowing their why.
Right.
What's your why?
I mean, my why personally, I grew up as an athlete playing baseball. I always wanted to be in the MLB, but I tore my ACL. So me tearing my ACL, I couldn't play sports for 9 months, and I played sports year-round, baseball, basketball, football. So music was always around, you know, in the dugout, on the corner, in my hood, always freestyle, messing around. But I think just the expression of it, athlete, you know, music and sports are, I think Drake got a line like, they so synonymous. Yeah. We want to be them, they want to be us.
Exactly.
So I think music is another place to express myself. I'm kind of a kept to myself, quiet person. Also, just to like show people to be themselves. Like I don't even my Facebook videos. I never really had the crazy budget. I just think if you true to yourself, you keep the integrity, and you know there are 8 billion people in the world, bro. There's only one you. As corny as it sounds, like if you really yourself, and as long as the music is good, and you keep an integrity and you sharing your story, you can make it in this game. So, you know.
What's some of the best advice you got about navigating through the music industry thus far?
That's a great question. The best advice I got for navigating through this music industry, I think it's something similar to Ray said. It's not about the destination. Sometimes it's not even about the journey. It's about the company you keep, you know. You want to win with people who've been rocking with you from day one, you know what I'm saying? Because what's the journey if you got people who either trying to leech off you or take advantage of you, or who you may not really rock with, but you just trying to take advantage of what they got going on. So I think keeping my people around me, and also like not having yes men around me, you know what I'm saying? Because
your crew gets busy.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to add. That's what I love.
Yeah, exactly.
Man was in here filming. Like, he was like, everybody wants to add. That's important. So, see, this is the stuff I'm talking about. So, you have a lot of boxes you check. Number one, you know where your audience is. And your main audience is on Facebook, but you just said, I'm going more on Instagram because you're trying to build your IG, right?
Yeah.
So, that's, when I tell artists, I'm like, always know that. So, when somebody's watching, like, why him? Here's the reasons. He knows his audience. He understands how to create content for his audience, short and long term. And he has a crew of people around him who are all making themselves useful. Right. I feel like a lot of times people are like, I don't have a cameraman. Who the fuck is he then?
Right.
What he standing here for?
Why he standing here?
Right.
He I don't have a camera. You got a phone, don't you?
Right.
Put your phone
4K,
out.
4K settings,
Seriously.
Adaptive
exactly.
videos.
And I think that's why you hustling. Yeah. So I want to talk about how you leveraged your song that's popping.
Yeah.
Name. I want you to tell them the name of it.
Oh, Money Come, Money Come.
It's a famous line. It's a big line in there where it's like, bitches, you dumb.
Oh, yeah. I'm from New York. Bitches, you dumb. Yeah.
Let me tell you why that's important. Because he knows who he's making music for. Yeah. He has a part of the song where he say, bitch, I'm from New York. Bitches, you dumb.
Yeah.
So even if it doesn't matter where you from. It doesn't matter anything. The people in his community, the people that follow him, they know he's for them. And I think a lot of times artists make mistakes trying to make music for everybody. And you can't make music for everybody until you have somebody in mind first.
Right.
And I just want to tell you that was the most genius part. That was a part that made me say, I'm in on this guy, whatever I could do.
And you know, the background behind that was my Facebook. A lot of it was a lot of my videos were starting to pop off in London.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, like, I need to remind people, like, where I'm from.
Yeah.
So that just kind of brought it back, too. Like, London was low-key. I'm not going to say rocking with me more than New York, but it's just that sometimes when you, not to say I'm the light, but when you're too close to the light, you get blinded by it. It's psychology. Like, when you, like, they know me as Matt from Queens, so they don't really see me. But they, overseas, they see
MRG.
Exactly. So
yes,
that was me saying, like, because people from different countries be like, yo, where you from? I'm America, but where? I'm from New York. This is you dumb, you know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of inspired that song, you know?
New Yorkers, go ahead.
Yeah.
But you got me distracted throwing out the New Yorkers thing.
Yeah.
So one thing I always tell people is that I think, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that you have to have your hometown behind you in order to kind of pop off. Like, it's really hard to make it somewhere if the people don't believe in you. How did you get New York to rally behind you?
Yeah, I mean, I think with Corona quarantine, I don't know if I fully agree with you because sometimes the haters be like the ones closest to you because they see you as, and I think this is such a digital world, and especially New York. New York is bougie. They're not gonna rock with you until they see you popping somewhere else. So New York rocked with me, but like once they saw London rocking with me, and they saw I went to London, and they saw I went to different parts of the country, they like, oh, he lit. So now we gonna start rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it definitely helps. I would say it's more outliers who don't really get popping in their own hood. Cause like, I mean, I feel like even Pop, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the Pop Smoke come up, but I feel like he was lit overseas.
Yeah.
I feel like he was lit in London and then New York. I mean, I'm sure he had his hood on deck, like rocking with him. But
you got your hood though.
Yeah. But,
I think that's what I mean more, having a hood behind you.
Oh,
Not
instead
the
of the
whole
whole
New
city?
York. We
Oh,
can,
okay.
we know how New York is.
Yeah.
They not coming to
until
pretty much
everybody rock
already.
with you.
But your hood, the people, your corner store playing your songs, getting able to fill out the local venues and stuff like that. That's really big in making a career. But what do you do about people who don't believe in you, and how do you get them to see the vision?
Man, they say you don't. They say, what's the quote? I got a lot of quotes.
Give us a quote.
I love a good quote.
Let's go.
What's the quote? Damn, it's like you can't. People don't see the vision until the picture's painted. Something like that. People don't see the bigger picture until it's painted. So like, man, I just don't really. You're not gonna see me on the gram like this is my year. Man, I can't wait to share.
You're also
this.
not gonna see you on the gram frustrated that nobody's fucking with you.
Yeah, you know, because it's like, it's just distasteful. I ain't gonna lie. My mom is like one of my biggest supporters, and whenever I do some shit like that on the gram where I'm like frustrated, she be like, "Yo, take it off." Like, nobody trying to see that, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for her that she kind of monitors that. Like, man, there's nothing good from it. Nothing's gonna happen from me complaining on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Literally nothing. So I think, man, I love when people sleep on me. It's fuel to be great. It's fuel to be even greater. You know. So I think Michael Jordan, he's definitely inspiration to me and many people. Just him getting cut from the basketball team, and you know him having a. Have you seen the Last Dance documentary?
Come on, man.
Where he go at this point, I took it personal.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
He was creating narratives.
Exactly.
Like, the guy never said nothing to him.
Yeah. That's how I am.
Maybe he said, "Nice game, MJ,"
right,
and then he came and saw like 60 on him. They was like, the guy never said a word to him. He just had what he said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
damn, Braxton Lab just chuckled just hard as hell.
Yeah. So I enjoy it. Honestly, I enjoy it. I enjoy people not believing in me because I want to get the last laugh, you know. And most importantly, I believe in myself. So, yeah.
How did you know that music was the route that you wanted to go?
It's just like the feeling of it. Like when I laid my first record, it was just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like falling in love. Like I was when I played baseball, I played like, man, all year long. A couple of my teammates went to the MLB. So, yeah, Harrison Bader, center fielder on the Yankees. You know, I played with him and seeing him do his thing. He was obsessed. You got to be obsessed. If you into music or sports, passion ain't enough. You got to be obsessed. You know what I'm saying? And Harrison Bader, this dude was obsessed with baseball. That was the moment I realized I don't want to go to the MLB because I was seeing.
No, I want to hear about that.
He like.
Tell me the difference between you and him, like, because you said you love baseball. Give me examples of his mindset versus your mindset? Just curious.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the extra reps, he was very serious too. Man, just competitive. He just had that. He just, what they say, like, I got that dog in me. Like, he just had that dog in him on the baseball field. Like, he was always trying to get better, you know. And he enjoyed. I think with baseball, like, it's easy to enjoy something when you're doing good at it, but it's when you enjoy it through the adversity. And it's this me on my quote shit.
Yeah,
like, the man who enjoys walking is gonna walk further than the man who can. I'm messing these quotes up, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I always say, if you're only worried about a destination, you'll always be unhappy when you're driving.
Right.
Because the only time you're happy is when you get to the destination.
Exactly.
But if you love driving, it doesn't matter when you get to the destination or how you get there.
Yep.
And I only wanted to say that because I think that I actually think that you just really gave me like some really insight to why you're dope and why you work so hard. Because you actually saw someone, you love something. You love baseball, but you saw someone that loved it more.
Right.
And when you saw that, you was like, let me remove, you know what, maybe this ain't for me. Let me go find something that I love. So do you feel like, do you know anybody that you think loves music more than you, like in this place? Like, are you obsessed with music like he was with baseball?
Yeah, definitely. Low key, like, I played baseball because my pops put a baseball bat in my hand since I was 2. It just felt like, you know, the Dominican culture, like, we supposed to go to the MLB. We supposed to go to the MLB or we kind of like a failure. So, like, I had a lot of pressure of even the music stuff. Like, people like, damn, you about to go to the MLB and you making mixtapes? Like, people were looking at me crazy. And it wasn't until recent that my Theo was like, yo, I finally understood why you do music, because that's what brings you happiness. You know what I'm saying? So
in the beginning of your come up, what separated you from, because everybody want to rap.
Yeah.
But your hustle is different. And do you have a manager? I don't even know if you have a manager because you keep moving, bro.
I do my music videos too.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you a one-stop shop. What made you, what separated you from the people on the company? What made you the ultimate underdog?
I would just say the work ethic, man. The work ethic translating from the athletic, you know, as athletes, off season, workouts, waking up early, running suicides, just applying that to music and really like, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna go shoot in the gym.
So your mentality on music was to treat it like it was a sport, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like honor the process of it.
Yeah, you know, I think
to get the edge.
Exactly, and I think musicians are not musicians, but how can I say this? I feel like the artistic world, some people could be kind of like a little soft with it, like, oh, it's just music, like. But I'm coming in trying to drop 30 a game while still expressing myself and keeping my integrity. But I want to drop 30.
Exactly.
I want to make the All-Star team.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, it's subjective, but you still had the questions. Who gonna be better? 2 Chainz, Lloyd. I want to be in those conversations.
Exactly.
You know?
But that's why I love, like, you have passion. But that's the whole point about it. It's showing your passion, showcasing that what matters to you, what you know. Yeah. So that's why I love arguing with artists.
Definitely.
I love when you and Teron argue. That's my favorite. But what songs kind of shaped the artists that we see in front of us right now? Like, what songs impacted you growing up?
Man, I remember hearing Jesus Walks on the radio as a kid. The boom, boom, boom. I just got goosebumps. Like, we at war with terror. And this was right after 9/11. So when he said, we at war with terrorism, we at war with racism, most of all, we at war with ourselves, I was like, who is this? Rapping about Jesus on the radio in the club? I was like, nah, this.
Oh, you know what's so crazy? I've heard that song a million times, and I never caught the importance of that intro.
That intro was crazy.
Damn.
Because think about this. I'm in public school. I guess some people don't even want to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, New York is in such a crazy space, and then Kanye drops that, and like, I'm like, nah, this is so dope. And you know, 50 was the guy, but like, then Kanye kind of came through and, you know, they had that whole beef and
exactly,
you know,
exactly.
so, and 50 was dope, but like, I wasn't street like that. Like, I wasn't getting shot at.
You met your mom and your dad in your life,
you
too.
know, so I wasn't like many men. Like, I'm here for a real reason. I was still rapping it, but I'm not like, he got hit for him fucking breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't necessarily relate to it, but just 50's hunger and drive. And
he was from where you was from.
He's from Queens, yeah, you know. I'm not South Side, but you like 10, 15 minutes, you know. Yeah. So Kanye Jesus Walks. I don't know about a specific J. Cole song. I would say I think it's called 03. Man, it was a song called 03 Adolescence, I think, and he's like, he rapping from the perspective that really resonated with me. He rapping to his boy who dealing drugs and getting money at a young age, and he like, and his boy who getting money like, yo, how you look up to me when I look up to you? I'm like, damn, that shit hit me hard because I have a lot of friends. Well, I don't want to say nothing incriminating, but you know, people that I've been like, damn, he fly, he get money, he got all the joints. And I was just focused on sports in school. And even though I admired what he did, he kind of admired what I did, even though, you know, because, you know, that's the fast life is, you know, it's not long term. So that 03 Adolescence song by J. Cole. And J. Cole, one of my favorite because he keeps his integrity and he, you know, he make it cool to go to school, bro. Education is important. And, you know, I like how you call people out. Like, obviously, if you are from a life and you rapping about it, that's dope. That's amazing. That's hip-hop at its core, exactly. Right? But if you doing damage where you want some, I got to talk about some shit I ain't even about. Now I'm doing harm to the bigger picture, which is like, I don't personally respect that.
So, like, you know? we all come from, in my opinion, the hood. Even if, especially living in New York, even if you live in a house, you still a block away from where the hood is. But when you come from that, you know that every character ain't the same.
Yeah.
You got the character that got his mom and his dad in the house, that his dad is out there making him play baseball, that, you know, love his mom. You also got the guy that's probably robbing and stealing. And hold on, let's bring it up. You got the guy that's robbing, and then you got the guy that's stealing. Those are two different guys.
Yeah.
The guy that's robbing is running up on you like, what's up?
Right.
And the guy that's stealing is waiting till you turn your head and stealing some stuff. You know, you got the dope boys, you got the workers, you got everything. So I just feel like we need to have more of that, and that's what I like about you. Like, you're not afraid to say, "This is who I am. Take it or leave it," and that's the firest thing about you. And you work your ass off. I was at your event, and you had a merch table set up in the back. You had DJs in one place. You had all this stuff. You were signing hats, vinyls, everything. I mean, like, it was like this is what it really, really looks like. So if there was someone out there that wanted to come up, that wanted to be in the music business, artist, what would you say to them before they even get started? What would be your 3 biggest pieces of advice?
Man, it's funny. I was thinking of interview questions. If I were ever to sign an artist, which I don't think I would, because I feel like it'd be a headache, but my number one question would be, what's your plan B? If you even have a plan B, I'm not signing you. It's got to be some live or die type shit. Like,
that's fire.
If you have a plan B, you already telling me you not going to make it.
Now they know how to answer now. Right. Now that you just get
it. I
don't have a plan A. I don't have my only plan is you. You're like,
so
give me 2 more.
Man, so if you have a plan B, do not get into this game. Number 2 is nobody gives a fuck when nobody gives a fuck. So you should not be afraid to lose because they're not even going to see your losses. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to see your losses.
I see why this man is sitting next to me on the couch. This man is smart. Yeah. All right, one more.
All right, number 3 is invest in yourself. Do not buy $1,000 car rental. Do not put that in your music. You can run ads. You can market your music. You can put it in front of people. Like,
and that doesn't have to be a good price. That could be $5 a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And just think about the future, man. This is a long-term game. If you want some short-term stuff, the quicker you come up, the quicker you can fall down. So don't be afraid to go the long-term route.
All right. So what would have to happen in order for you to feel like I'm no longer an underdog, I'm now a GOAT?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's
my
a great
dog.
question.
Good question, T.
That's a great question.
ROI?
That's a great question. What would make me not be an underdog anymore?
What moment? What has to happen for you to feel like I feel like I can GOAT myself?
I think if I do a feature with a major artist and I like body them on it, you know, because it's easier to body somebody.
He
didn't
say I just want the feature. He said I want to body them on it. I'm leaving them behind.
You know that's fine, but now they know if they do a feature with you, this nigga trying to body me, I'm gonna kill him.
Nah, absolutely.
Eat him up.
Yeah. So I think that moment. Yeah, I think that moment for sure.
All right, I got one more. Hold on, let me see what it was. This is what I thought you were gonna say, but anyway, all right, who do you want to work with in the future, and if you were ever to sign to an artist, which artist would it be?
That's a tough question. Who do I want to work with? Damn, I mean, Kanye's definitely going through some stuff. Obviously, praying for his mental health and stuff. But I mean, I can't. It's hard because of the politics stuff. But Kanye's probably that's like artistically, that's somebody I'll always admire. I know he has as of recent, he's been a little here and there. I think Kanye or J. Cole, just because they're my favorites. So to be able to even get on the same song with them would be like, it wouldn't matter what the song does. Just the fact that I could get on records with people I look up to.
I keep saying the last one, but this one really, because you're from New York, so I got to ask you this. Who are the GOATs, top 3 GOATs rappers from New York of all time? Let me hear it.
Ooh, that's tough. I got to say Jay-Z, man. Just because I'm going to say Jay-Z, not only because of Ray, but because of his entrepreneurial endeavors. And he's somebody I'm like, man, I want to be Jay-Z business-wise. So definitely Jay-Z, definitely Nas. It's hard, though, because, Cool G Rap is like, kind of started that whole braggadocious,
right?
So
you're a hippie.
So it's hard to like say Nas over Cool G Rap, but I guess just because I'm younger, I couldn't really see the impact of Cool G Rap. And then damn, number 3, oh man, I gotta say 50 Cent, but I was thinking DMX at first. You know what I'm saying? Fun fact, DMX was like, I almost did a record with him when I was 18, when he was locked up. Long story short, like. My friend had a rap group. I was in his rap group, and my friend's dad was family friends with DMX's manager. So my first time in the studio was in DMX's studio in Yonkers. Oh, wow. And we did the record, and the guy kind of pulled me to the side like, yo, you got something. And at that moment, that's where I kind of like, rest in peace, his name was ATG, dope dude. And at that moment, that's why I was like, oh, shit, I could really do this, like somebody telling me that I could hold my own in DMX's studio. So. Rest in peace, DMX. I still have the record.
They gave you the confidence to do this. Exactly. I love that.
Yeah.
So let the people know your at name, where they can find your music, all that good stuff.
So my name is MRG, and my at is just MRG.
Letter M, the letter R, the letter G.
Yeah, so
it's very important because somebody might be like EM.
What song you got out now? What the people should be streaming?
Coquito out everywhere.
How he changed he went Spanish.
Oh, he is Spanish.
He was just speaking full English. He didn't even say Coquito like he went. Spaniard, he switched. All right, anyway. Thank you for taking the time to sit down and sit with us. It was a pleasure. Ray, you got anything to say before we get out of there?
I just want to say, be on the lookout for MRG. I wouldn't sit next to somebody if I wasn't co-signing them, and I'm co-signing his work, his ethics, his abilities, and I'm here for it. And anything I could do to support it. We done made some records together too. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we got one.
And for me, it's like this to me is what this is all about. Like people think, like it's about spotlighting people who are doing it the right way, spotlighting people with the right mindset. The God Show is a masterclass for dreamers who want the blueprint to success. Now, I say it, I know I say it perfectly because Don Vito has been, we call that our slogan. But real talk. But this show is, and everybody is so worried about getting to the top of the building. Yeah. And what I like about you and me supporting you is we celebrate just taking one more step. Yeah. And that's what we are in the process together, and that's what we're doing. And it's one more step, and it's one more step, and it's one more step. And then all of a sudden you look down and you're like, damn, look how far we came. Right. But don't ever look up, though, because looking up, you're going to get discouraged and you're going to want it. Like, and I'm being real with you because, like, sometimes you look up to the top and you want it so bad that it was like I was listening to Joe Budden and Noriega podcast, and I was just like, man, these two are the kings of podcasts. By the way, they're both Virgos. Number one at your yeah.
I don't think that was even a question.
Why is that? Goddamn, Capricorn. I felt Capricorn, right?
Too, yeah, I felt
Capricorn.
Okay,
Virgo.
Cool.
Okay, Aquarius, like shit. No, my point is that I just had to say that because Virgos are the shit, and it's not a coincidence that the top 2 podcasts in hip hop so happen to be Virgos. That's all I want to say. That lets me know